meditation in the evening.
Yeah, in the
that
evening.
was very powerful.
That was very powerful, right?
Your voice was.
Yeah, he enjoyed the voice.
Once his voice comes, then you feel with energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he described it in a way it's very nice. That somehow while you're listening to the vibration of this voice, it's like filling up energy.
And you can't stay still. You get filled.
Wow.
Do you like it? Nice, very nice experience.
His
Yeah,
voice is like very powerful.
yeah. Thank you, Fiji.
Yeah.
Today we will also chat a bit, but generally on Wednesday will be more putting the energy. And we have Shiju Crystal Grid portable version.
So cute, no?
Easy guys. There's a portable version of Crystal Grid. It's so small, yet it's contained. Ali, did you see it?
Innovation by God. Came up with
So what happened is Shiju, he wanted to join the training. Now, this is one of the miracles I want to share with you guys. So he said, he came to us before, we've done a couple of sessions, and he done with Asil also, and he has this bit yearning to connect with the angels. And he came like, so the angels are real? And I was like, okay, yes. And it's like, I'm ready and I need to change stuff and I want to connect with the angel. We've done session and he connect and he has his own connection. It was very powerful. And then after a while, he's been with us for a while. You see him a couple of times in meditation, and it is on Facebook. Yeah. It is, but sometimes it just doesn't come quickly. So, and then he was working and he's improving his work and so on, but then he lost his job, basically. Something happened, whatever is the reason, and he was without job for quite a while, but he was still coming to the meditation, putting the intention. And one day me and him talking, and he's explaining to me, and I told him, do the practice, you'll get the job. And then we are talking, he's I would say, a little bit speaking about the excuses of why the mind justify losing the job. This, and told him, you don't know. You might have someone just calling you and say, oh, by the way, we have a vacancy and we really, really need your expertise in this position. And then you'll get hired. And he looked at me as like, yeah, I hope so. I said, so be it. And that exactly what happened to him.
Next day somebody called me.
Next day.
Yeah. So this guy met somebody in
Hello.
France, and they told like they have something, and this guy remembered me, came back from France, and he called him. And then
That is a miracle, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Exactly the way I just was standing there. Alessandra. Standing there, I'm just like, somehow, sometimes when in the session and the energy is open, and I sense that he want to manifest the job, but there is the mind trying to justify and blocking the possibility, and just flow with us together. And he was looking at me and just like he received it, said, yeah, hopefully, inshallah, and I will do the practice. And 2 days, is it second day or in 2 days?
In 2 days.
In 2 days.
Yeah. In 2 days they just called and like.
And they don't need the same things. Oh, by the way.
And I never like even searched for something. Never even tried. Like I was coming for the meditation and like keeping the intention and
See how powerful it
just
is.
called like, wow.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. And then,
So Rahaf want to share because like I know me too.
wait, let
I know
me,
because of what happened. Not
before
only.
Rahab, about his crystal grid. And then, out of sudden, if you know the story with him, that he actually was utilizing his saving basically, right? Till his work started. So he's going to start the work soon and so on. And he asked me gently, can I know more details about the training? So, and I know his situation. I was like, do you want to join? You ready? And they said, yes, I would like to join. So I explained to him and everything. And I said, I know that you left the job. Do you think I'll give you a very good discount, but because you have to pay some energy exchange in order to be committed. I'll give you a very generous discount if you can make it. And I said, yes, I can pay. Said everything is ready, and then the last minute he was discussing with his brother. They don't have space in their room to put the crystal grid, and he came to me. He sent me the WhatsApps like, George, I cannot join. I'm so sad. Da, da, da. There is no space. I cannot put, and I need to be committed, and I wanted to make it perfect. I will join the next one. So for me, I was like, no, we have Shiju with us. So I told him, do you really want and you have the capacity to attend online and do the work? We will find space to your crystal grid. He said, there is no space in my room. I said, there is a space in your room. And I said, we're going to make a portable one for you. So this crystal grid can sit in his cabinet, in his room, when there is no space in the room. Because the same table, they use it for everything almost. And there is no other space to just keep place for the crystals. I told him, we're going to create portable for you.
Wow. So you need to teach him how to move it.
Well, we're going to use only 2 places.
Uh-huh.
One in his cabinet, and he has his access point.
Uh-huh.
And that's it. It's done.
Lovely.
And the next miracle is, out of sudden, he said me, by the way, we start planning to move to another apartment where it's slightly more space. We can have the grid there. And one clap for Shiju.
And it's so cute.
It's so cute, yeah.
You know, like you love it.
So cute, yes. And Didi also offered to give him a printed crystal grid light coded channeling, especially the same size, so it fit exactly on his bed. And then you have it, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, teacher. Beautiful. It just fills our heart to hear those story and the empowerment and.
I started seeing this 11-11, like they're coming for the meditation, keeping the intention, and you know it, like when you see the 11-11.
Yes, 11-11 is a very powerful number. When it starts occurring, that means a new start, a new beginning, a new reminder of
That
the
you know
energy.
you are on the
You
your
are on
highest
the path.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's like reminding you during the day, okay, the choices that I'm making during the day are aligned with my higher path. And it's like showing
And every time I do the meditation, I see the numbers.
11. Very good.
So happy for you. I'm happy to
Wonderful,
witness
Chichu.
your growth
Yeah.
and to be part of it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sweet.
Thank you, Chichu.
Yes, Rahuf now.
Yeah. So no. It's just that, you know, lately I've been manifesting things very quickly and exactly the way I wanted. And for one thing, the apartment, my brother has an apartment, it was empty. We have to pay mortgage, so my option was to rent it very quickly or have to move there in order for me to keep paying for the mortgage. And I really did not want to move, but it was not happening. And yesterday when we were talking about miracles happening, I was like, I asked my higher self, so what's different this time? Why was I able to manifest everything else, but not this one? It's just stuck. And then the answer was actually very obvious, but I couldn't see it before, was that I didn't trust. So for the previous other things, I just jumped, you know, like I paid, I registered before the money came, and I was acting knowing that it will work out somehow, but I was, you know, like it didn't happen, but I was acting as if I know it's gonna happen. Not in this case. In this case, I was already packing, preparing myself to move. I already started bringing people to check the apartment, to redesign it the way I want, because in my head I was planning that it's not gonna work, I have to move. So I didn't trust that it's gonna work. Yesterday I shifted back before the meditation. I decided, no, I am not, I'm not packing, I'm decluttering. So I'll continue decluttering, but not packing for the move. And, you know, like I know tomorrow it will happen, that's it, you know, like it will work out. And seriously, a guy called me today and he said, I really want this apartment because my best friend is living next to you. And not only that, he works for the MAC. It is in the MAC building, so he'll take care of everything. I don't have to worry about him.
The best
He said, don't worry
solution.
about anything. You don't need to do anything. I'll take care of everything. I'll even prepare the contract and, you know.
Wow.
And exactly the price I was asking for.
Wow.
So,
This is
It's delicious to
aligning.
hear that.
Everything is aligned.
it's just the trust, and I don't know how, I didn't see the answer, But yesterday in the meditation, I decided I'll put the intention, I'll ask the answer, get the question, get it done. And
Beautiful.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
This
so
is kind
fast,
of-
your
of
manifestation, guys.
Powerful
it's very
manifestation.
powerful. And I was
miraculous,
wondering,
yeah.
why am I stuck here? And it was so obvious. Like, I didn't trust. I was already, it's not gonna work. I have to prepare. Oh my God, I don't wanna go, you know, like. And then I realized, no, I'll shift that like you did for everything else. And
Beautiful.
Congratulations.
Beautiful. Congratulations. Yes, it's nice to hear all the miracles that we are achieving, and also one miracle for me. I got my Schengen visa.
I didn't get visa yet.
Super fast.
Ah,
You didn't get the visa yet?
Not for where?
So the continue work
Yeah.
and see also if there
I
is
still have
something. There is in the manifestation, which is we're going to teach in level 2, but I can give it to you right now. Mention to yourself is what is it still in me that I'm trying to learn, preventing me from manifesting this. I release anything from me that's stopping me from any growth, and I allow this growth, I allow this learning, so manifestation take place without me resisting, without anything in my system stopping this manifestation. So you declare you're ready to grow, and you don't need the universe to teach you. Like, I learn, I'm going to learn. You don't need to show me resistance in order for me to learn. I'm ready to learn. Show me the learning, I'll collect it, I will grow, I'm responsible, and allow the manifestation to happen. Add that also in, you know, for example, for her was trust. It was a test for her to make sure that she can trust also, right? See what is it also for you.
You know what it is.
Uh-huh.
I hate doing this visa shit.
So, yeah,
I'm so against visas in general.
I
Like,
know.
yeah.
But right now, it's a
Right
paper you
now,
require.
accepting reality.
Yeah.
yeah.
Accepting
It's the
the
same
now.
in my old couple of visas also.
But I did have resonance for the lady who works there.
Yes.
She was so nice to me.
Alright.
She allowed me to do it in an easier way than it's
Okay.
supposed to
Very
be.
good.
See?
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 Very
I didn't have to
Continue.
send my passport there at all,
Oh,
which is usually required.
okay,
So,
okay.
yeah.
So
And let's see,
beautiful.
maybe it takes a couple of time because you're still building your energy
Yeah.
also. So remember, you're sending your direction and you're saying, universe, I trust you and I receive, but also it requires from you
Yeah.
that your energy, your strength of energy is big enough or filled up, full. So the resonance sent very powerfully. When people, they, let's say, I'll give this example. If you don't have much love in yourself, toward yourself and an energy of this love building up your space, you cannot push the wave. It's very weak. It's like, you see? So even you put your direction, okay, this is what I would want, but tired, I cannot do this. This is weaken the wave. So continue till the wave build up. Today we're going to work a bit on increasing the wave and the energy before we're doing the transmission. We're going to connect with the oversoul. So you get another allies. Let's see someone for allies. Somehow, somewhere, they are part of your oversoul, or part of the oversoul family. Some part of the family, basically. When you have your resonance and you're connecting, they become more attuned to recognize and support. You see? The example that I gave, was it yesterday? Yesterday, the hand. Remember the example of the hand?
Yes.
This
I
is
love it.
this is very important. The more you understand it, you'll understand everything. If the finger thinks that it's separated and everyone against it, well, definitely you're not getting any support. And one finger, you cannot really do stuff in it. You barely can catch something. The moment this finger widen up the capacity of consciousness and expand into 1 minute is, I am not only a finger, I am part of a hand. And this hand has many fingers. And it's part of the arm, part of another hand. Well, we can do a lot of stuff together, but you need this awareness to happen with you, that my oversoul family all over the planet, I'm remembering them and I'm connecting with them and they are part of me and they are my ally. They become allies to you, because you're part of your family basically. All you need to do is you're recognizing and realizing and sending them love also, so they can start working with you. And it's like two hands. Why would you, if you realize that's two hand part of the body, and fight? You'll never do that. But you need to realization to do that, right? Yes. Alright, today we're going to the oversoul. Not only human, today we're going with the nature spirit.
Best word, July.
July expandash.
Try expand.
Mm.
Like this.
honest, I don't remember. I'm going to check it here.
What is the password of July's
July
Monday?
expand. July dash expand.
Expand is a small e.
Yes. EX.
Thank you.
July capital
It's okay.
dash expand.
Okay,
Yeah.
Facebook doesn't work. It didn't go through. So
Yeah, it didn't go through.
The
Yeah.
update didn't work. Okay.
Thankfully, the
Okay.
other update is working. The live streams.
We are rebooting everything in the house.
Yeah,
upgrading
cable change, everything.
It's like the house is having its own upgrade. It's
We're going to talk about this a bit. Let me see if on Facebook.
I've never
it's not
seen
showing
this.
more.
What is this?
I was like, I'm going to take this picture and place it next to my face. And you'll talk to me. There's one, hello,
oh,
we are
you've seen
one.
it, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
you
saw the video.
Oh, Greg is gonna be
Yeah.
You were supposed to share it with us, no?
I shared it in the Facebook. It's
Yeah.
there. I had it.
Has to
I mentioned in the webinar I shared it.
Okay.
I was talking about it like, and Rahab asked me to add it. I did not add it yesterday. I'm going to add it now, and I immediately
I
after
did
the
it
webinar.
already. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah. So this is quite an important chart that explains many things. I'm going to use this. So today, of course, we always connect with Mother Earth, and this is our energy body. We're going to reach here. This is soul gate above us, the higher gate that connects us with the divine. And then there is another gate which is higher self, and then over soul family, and they are spread like this, many. They are like us also, another gate, and all of them connected. And the more you have your awareness expanded, then you are reaching with your awareness to realize that you are part of all the oversoul family. But that's a realization required from the individual to realize that he's not a finger, he's a hand, he's part of the hand. And not only hand, part of arm, and arm has another hand, another body, and full all together is one body, which is collective consciousness that all of us. How's the terminology for you? So we have a new visitor, friend of Ola,
Yeah.
Greg, correct?
Yeah, Greg.
Yes, Greg. Welcome, Greg. And today, Ola decided to invite him, and I told her that, well, when is the generally the spa? I said, he's ready. He's coming to Monday.
Fancy.
So send you all the love. Enjoy.
You can follow SIP if you want to.
You can sleep,
If
of
you don't
course.
follow every and the terminology or the words, it's perfectly fine. If you feel like there's a bit of resistance in anything that has been said during the meditation, just put it on the side, it's fine, maybe to make sense later. Most important is your breath, your focus, your visualization, and feeling the reconnection and the opening of your energetic field. The rest will be taken care of. You're smiling, so you may be already...
Oh, I'm just smiling.
He just smiled. It's not like, yeah, I got it. I know everything. No.
So, if it's difficult for you as well to relax, go into your own space. You can go there and follow it as well. It's up to you. But I think you can make the spiritual.
It's not the
change.
first time. It's happened before. Someone who been invited for the Monday meditation, and they never experienced this before, and they enjoyed it. It's fine, and most of the time. So the only thing is relax your mind from tapping into where I didn't understand what he's talking about right now. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Allow as if this is what sometimes I invite you to see, invite people to see. It's like imagine as if whatever I'm going to say, somehow your consciousness knows about it somewhere. So as if that knowledge is available somewhere, and just allow yourself to tap into it, and you find yourself like, gate above, alright, I can go to gate above. Alright, there is family of soul, yeah, fine, it's not a big deal. You can connect with family, and so on. Then you find yourself after a while, they are not really much difficult or foreign terms, and allow your consciousness to take you further, and you will fly, you will join, and maybe you'll sleep. It's up to you. It's fine.
So today, your energy body, your field, we're going to strengthen it.
Yes. I told him about the gym.
Okay.
Okay, so one more quickly about this. We always have with the heart resonance this opening and Mother Earth, connecting with Mother Earth's heart. So Earth is a consciousness, has a heart, we're connecting Mother Earth's heart, and we have our heart and we have our energy body. Now what we're going to do is we're connecting through the higher gate, through the soul gate, through the higher self, and we're going to reach again, like last Monday, the oversoul family gates, which connect us with many, many gates. Once we reach there, this Monday we're going to connect. I'll give you this example. So imagine like this, and going here, and imagine with your consciousness you're doing circle like this. Okay? Now this circle will be extending all the way to the Mother Earth, all the way up. All the way to Mother Earth, all the way up. Now, but it goes in this matter. Imagine there is a sphere. So you have your light body, or aura if you want to call it, but light body is bigger. And we're going beyond the light body, going to the higher self and the higher gate, soul family, and they were going to send column of light. Last Monday we've done this. I don't know if you remember, guys. And you're going to do it like similar to the clock, 12 column. So first one, second one, third one, fourth one, and generally it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 behind you, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, similar to the clock. And this line goes like up all the way to Mother Earth's heart and back through you. Next
So it's
one,
a very huge Taurus.
a very huge Taurus. Exactly.
Yeah.
But 12 line. While you're doing this, we're going to the oversoul, and all through our higher self we have a 12 aspect all the time active. Now, not everyone aware of that understanding, but generally you have many of those 12 channel connect you with the 12 aspect of your soul family too. See? And while we're doing that, we're creating this big torus. If we do it together, we will be able to go to many plane of existence of the Mother Earth. So plane of existence, we'll be talking about, let's talk first about the element of Mother Earth. So soil, rock, solid, water, air, fire, then other two, not one. Electricity, magnetic and electromagnetic is an element, and then the ether. So we're going to, while we're doing this torus, we're going to call for all those elements of the Mother Earth and all the consciousness connecting with those elements. Generally, I'm going to use this word also. If I mention it, don't be very confused. I'll say first density, second density, third density, fourth density. We are considerably now fourth density consciousness. Third density is rock, minerals. They don't move, they're there, existence, forever, I'm here, which is very important experience for them. And we have it sometime in our heart when we have just centeredness, we don't move. And then you have the second density, which is everything can move and reproduce. It's very similar to the chakras if you relate them to the chakras. So all the bacteria, all the time, they're just reproducing. Right?
Some
You know
people
that.
as well.
Hmm?
Some people as well.
Yes, when those people, that's correct, but see how you retrieve your judgment about it when you're realizing that person is acting on the element of him and his density of the second density. He's just acting as normal, the desire of the bacteria to reproduce. He have not finished and transit that aspect yet. It's an required aspect. If without that aspect, all of us, we cannot continue. So it's a very required aspect, including the aspect of existence, like the rock. We are made of the element. That's why we're connecting with them. Now, sometime, one person or group of people, they will be so focused on that aspect comparing to the other aspect, which is still also required. Thinking, feeling, taking care of others, you know. Here, where it's unbalanced, basically. But from their perspective, it's very important. He's doing the second density role. You see? So second density, all the bacteria and all the also plants, they do, what did the plant they do? Reproduce also. Water, sun, produce, and flower and everything. Now they have more beauty comparing to the bacteria, that's fine. Third density, all the animals. Also all the animals, what they do, also reproduce, but they have more other roles. So they run, they have fun, they eat, I don't know, many things, you know the animals. Us, for density, we focus on experiencing emotion and individuality, comparing to the animals, and thinking. Then what's added more. So we growing. The more we grow into that, we realize even that beyond the thinking, beyond all these, beyond the third density, which is mind and individuality, we're going to the heart, which is unity. Now we are entering in the fourth density of humanity, realizing that we are one family and we are seeking to be in harmony and realizing that we love each other and as one family. That's what's the growth. Beyond that, there is more in the earth. We're going to tap into a little bit of them, which is the higher consciousness teachers, the royal guardian, fifth density and sixth density. I'm not going to tap into more on the sixth density, we'll go into the fifth and the royal guardian. So we're going to mention those while we're doing the meditation. Don't be alert. I will say the word, third density, experience existence and ask all the wisdom and connection from all density to support you. You will feel the earth supporting you, the soil, the minerals. Second density, connect with all the joy of production. Second density. And collect all the strengths and support. So in that sense, the bacteria might support you also, right? And so on, we're going through all the density and ask all those support till we reach the fifth and the sixth, and we're going to call for the royal guardian to support the grid. So now that we have acknowledged all the layers of the earth and all the family of Mother Earth and become part of it, and they're supporting and sending love to them, the royal guardian is like, okay, so all the children, all our children of Mother Earth, basically children, are supported by you guys and sending you love. We're going to support you further. You see the plan? Very good plan, huh? So that's the plan. Alright, ready? And we have Didi channeling also today. She shared with us a special grid for you guys, for your crystal grid if you want. This is a sample. She already printed them. This one was.
When we connected.
This is when.
Thursday.
Yeah, this is when we connected the first training on unconditional love online training. This one.
Second time.
The second time. This is the gate.
This is the extra channeling.
Yes, this is the access of the gate where we reach to the higher gate.
This is the oversoul Monday.
This is the oversoul
Connection
gate.
with no, the gate is the next one. This is the
Ah.
oversoul literally.
Okay, this is oversoul connection.
That's
This is the gate, correct. This is the gate of the oversoul. And this one, the unconditional love grid, the upgraded version, and
of the dome.
the first
The dome.
version,
That's
the dome. This is more about the dome, like
empty.
focus on the dome. This is more when the other dimension and other plane of existence joined us here. You can go in the details and you see them,
Yeah.
fairies and Buddha and dragon, you can see them all.
Yeah.
And the last one,
I don't remember anymore.
because a lot of channeling, no one remembers.
This is the first time we connected grids when before we start the grid one.
Yes, this is
is
on the previous group in the Sunday gather online training. Alright, so all these available, and you guys, if you like any of these to add it to your crystal grid, you can discuss, I think, with Didi. She has special offer for the You Love practitioners. Alright, water's done. Ready, guys?
I just spoke with Eva. Welcome as well for those who are online, Era, Eva, and Svetlana, I think. So, welcome in the room. We're gonna start now. Era is live, so you are on the right session.
Love you guys and thank you, and talk to you